And I think we're on. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, for Flying Can Ranch. Now, I'm not dressed like I normally am. I'm trying to pop off some deadlifts, do some stuff. I've been kind of lazy about getting around to that. So, what I want to talk about today is this big boy right here, which is going to be the Beeman Chief 2. We'll travel down here real quick. It's a bolt action PCP. They say it runs 3,000 3,000 psi, which should be 206 bar, if I remember correctly. We'll flip it over, then we'll go over some specs. There's your little bolt action. Come on down the other side very briefly. I actually made this video earlier. I forgot to mention a few things. So, moving right along. So, I bought this one here in the 22 caliber. They threw it out on sale, so I jumped it. One of my other viewers said, well, I should have got the, I forget what model was this, the Commander. He said I should have got the Beeman Commander, better gun for a little bit more money, but they didn't have it in stock, dude, and this was. At any rate, moving right along. The overall weight of this is going to be 6 pounds, 8.0, and then it's going to come off an overall length of 39 inches. I put a tape to it. The barrel is right at 16 inches, and then your compensator. Now, your safety, we're going to flip this around, is right here. And I have another Beeman that has this sound of safety. Very clunky at best. It's kind of hard to get it to really get over into. See, I'm already having difficulty trying to really get that over into safe mode. And once you work that a little bit, it kind of loosens up. But this case here, I don't know. Like I said, there it goes. Finally, I'm in safe. So if it's all the way back in this direction, you're in safe. Someone's got Harley, something. And then you flip it around. You can flip around pretty quick, and then you're in the fire mode. You got a little bolt action right up here. Nice green fiber optic at the back. Red fiber at the top. You have an 11 millimeter rail. I did buy a scope that I wanted to review with this. Unfortunately, again, didn't do my research. I'm going to have to buy a conversion rail so I can go from 11 millimeter to the Weaver type mount. I'll be reviewing that scope later. So we're going to move up to this end. I'm going to get a little awkward here probably, because this thing is kind of a, there we go. There's your fill port right there, built right in. And if you buy this gun, you will have to buy a couple of items to make this happen. You can't just hook your pump up to this. You're going to have to buy a quick fill adapter. And I don't want to make a video about this. Then there's a piece that goes on the back of the quick fill adapter that goes into the quick disconnect on your pump. And it's a little tricky getting your thing to line up on there and click on just right, but it can be done. This thing really does click on pretty solid. It's not going to fall off. I do want to remind you, in case you don't know this, it's best to chamber, pull back and cock your air gun before you begin pumping it up. It took me about 150 pumps, I think, to get this thing where it needed to be. I've got some good pressure on it. Where's my gauge at? There it is. So I have shot it. Yeah, I like it. It's got a nice rubber butt pad. Kind of a hollow polymer stock, but it's pretty good. Got to get a good stippling right here for your grip. Good stippling down here on this part. If you were to flip it over, I feel like it kind of puffs out a little bit and then trims back as you come up. And it feels like it fits real good in your palm, I'm left-handed with a rifle, by the way. So if you just get it like that, it seems to sit right in there. You do have some sling points here and here if you wish to put a sling on it. So I have shot it, like I said. So far I seem to like it. Now I'm going to put this down for a second. You can see that I have the single shot tray installed, and you'll get a little bag along with your air gun. So you'll get two And the 22, two of these 10-shot clips. They look a little flimsy to me. I haven't tried them yet. I'm not really big on clip type things. You get two of those. You also get two of these single shot trays. You'll get a couple of Allen wrenches and a degassing tool in this bag. So about everything you need to, sneaky little dog, stole one of his treats. About everything you need to get started, except, like I said, your adapters. And we'll make a separate video because I've watched a lot of videos on it. A lot of people show you these things, but they don't show you like everything. So we're going to make a separate video, kind of help you along with that. If you're new to PCPs, we'll use my hats and we'll use this one here. We'll go over a few discussions with it. It's not the quietest of guns. I don't know how loud it is, but it seems fairly accurate with just these sights. I popped it off at about 65 feet, was doing pretty good with it. I don't have one of the cans with me. Later on today, when I get done training, I'm hoping to put together a shooting video, and I don't know if I'll do the adapter video today or not. Might do that tomorrow morning, not sure yet. Shows how spunky I get. So there you go, the Beeman Chief 2 in 22 caliber, going down the line. By the way, I did do some research. I think the only thing that's really different about the Chief and the Chief 2 is the Chief came with just a single shot, whereas the Chief 2 was moved around for the clip to go into it. That's all I can find to be the difference. I do believe they do make this in a woodstock version. I think it was Pyramid Air threw it out there, pretty good price. I think I popped it for like $179, something like that. That's pretty cheap. PCPs are getting pretty reasonable. So for someone who wanted to get into PCP, this is a real viable option. You know, you'll have to get your pump and your fittings, but once you get started, you're pretty much on your way. So wanted to share that with you, wanted to show it to you. The Beeman Chief 2. And like I said, we're going to do a shooting video. So you see how this thing kicks off. You can hear a little bit about what it sounds like. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to get back to lifting. And that's what we do at the Fine Can Ranch. Boom! Catch you later.